when the vision became clear and my commitment to the path and to the process was really locked in, that's when I started to see progress. That's when it went from I'm just kind of spinning tires to no, we're making legitimate progress here. I talk a lot about, of course, discipline, action. Let's get it, let's move, let's work. But first off, I want to really harp on this, is where are you trying to go? I had to ask myself that. Like, what are you doing? Where are you trying to go with all this? What are you trying to do? And I had to, it's like I'm looking at this wall and look in front of me and it's like, okay, what do I want success to look like for me? What does the version of myself that I'm aspiring to be, what does that look like? And then once I had that and it was crystal clear, and it's like, okay, I see the pathway to do it. It's going to be a long pathway. It's going to be a long journey, but I see it. And then from there, making that commitment to stay on it. And when you have that vision of who you want to become, and make sure it's big, make sure it's huge. I had to make the vision grand, whether we're talking about from the real estate side of things, whatever, it had to be big. It needed to be like that for me, because when little setbacks happen and problems occur, as it is, the goal is so huge that, okay, I'm not going to allow the emotion to take over. When something goes wrong, something breaks, something pops, I'm over budget, whatever it might be, I'm not going to allow emotion to take over and to take me off course and keep me off course. All right, fell off course a little bit, but I come right back on there. We're going to go forward because I'm committed to the process. It's become a superpower because that discipline and understanding long view, long term, I can weather the storm for as long as I need to. If I know what I'm doing, the necessary steps, and it sucks, I'm not saying, guys, look, nobody wants to get up 5 a.m., 4:30 all the time, 6 a.m. sometimes, but I went to bed at 3. It's nothing fun about it. But once again, I know what I'm trying to do. I know where I'm trying to go. So I don't even care. I don't care. I'll drink the energy drink, whatever. I'll make the sleep up late. It doesn't matter because I need this necessary time. I need to be up. I went to bed late because I was either studying on something, working on this, but hey, the gym still needs to get done. All right, whatever. I'm in bed for 2 hours. I'm going to get up, go work out and repeat. And I'll do it over and over and over again because I know every time I get up, every time I make the commitment to myself, that's getting me one step closer to that goal. And it's reinforcing also that I can count on myself. Because all of this is part of the bigger recipe of just self-reliance, being capable. That vision, that goal that I have and what it looks like, a big portion of that, if not the whole thing, is self-reliance, being capable. Real estate, for example, is a pathway to being more capable, more self-reliant. The training, when I go into the gym, staying consistent with my workouts, health, it allows me to be more capable and more self-reliant. But none of that works, and you can't develop it unless you know where you are trying to go. Because this journey is going to be long. It's not microwavable, ready in 2 minutes. It doesn't work like that. It's going to take time. It's going to simmer. It needs energy. It needs attention. It needs care. It needs love. And you're going to be in it for a while. And part of that time, a good portion of that time, you're not going to see any of the benefits. So you better get used to doing it without the applause, doing it without the external motivation that people are cheering for you. You better get used to doing it alone. Now, if you have a support group, that's great. That's fine. But even with that support group, you still have to be able to, hey, I'm going to attack this regardless of if I had it or not. That support group It's just reinforcement. But regardless if they were there or not, I'm still going to show up because I know where I'm trying to get to. And these are things that I was just saying to myself and what I say to this day and how I operate. That's why I like to train alone. That's why, I move I really don't like sharing my plans with most people. The videos are a part of the bigger goal. But me just out here telling everyone, hey, I got this many property. I'm working on, no. Because I don't want that to manifest into I'm looking for external validation or that energy, that negative energy. Because have you ever shared a plan with somebody and the first thing that comes out is why it's not going to work or why it's this, why it's hard, as opposed to support as opposed to just something positive? I don't want that energy. So I'd rather keep it to myself, head down, do the work, and you'll see the fruits of the labor if you see it. And if you don't, you don't. That's why if someone asked me, hey, I want to get started in jiu-jitsu or working out, I was like, okay, cool, get started and don't tell anybody. Just go ahead, head down, do the work. When you can adopt that type of focus, as much as it's going to suck and as much as it's going to hurt and you feel like you don't have anybody to lean on, whatever, it's going to be worth it in the long run. I promise you.